Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another reaction in the Black Mirror series. This is episode 4 of season 4 and it is called Hang the DJ. Once again, I know nothing about this episode, but I am looking forward to seeing what it has in store for me. This is episode 4, season 4, Hang the DJ. Let's check it out and see what it's saying to it. Starting off quite bleak and miserable. Good to see you again, Charlie Brooker.
How will I know who he is?
This is him.
What the fuck is that thing?
Fork.
Amy.
I don't know, my name's not Fork.
Yeah, I guessed. It's just...
Oh, it's Frank. Do you want to sit?
Instantly like the chemistry these two have. But I need to remember not to enjoy anything. This is Black Mirror. Something terrible will happen.
It's my first time on the, with the system.
Me too.
Oh, really?
It looks really impractical. Like, why circular so it could just roll all over the place? It's like a shitty tablet.
Menu choice already established.
Oh,
Here you are, sir.
And for you, madam.
Already established. Like it knew what they would pick.
yeah, I'm a fish cake.
Fish cake. That's like some shit you eat at the end of the month when you're raking through your freezer for something to fill your stomach with. Not something you actively order at a fancy restaurant. This guy's the villain, isn't he?
Shall we check our expiry date?
Yeah, good plan.
Right.
I'm sure they're going to explain this device, but it's so confusing to me just now.
12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours.
I wonder what it's counting down to. This is like San Junipero all over again.
This takes us to the place.
Yeah, I suppose so. After you.
Thank you.
Is this a future where dating has completely been given into the hands of AI or something like that? It seems like they're not making any decisions for themselves. What they're going to eat, whether or not they're going to go home together, etc.
Here we are.
Yep. Huh.
It doesn't look like it's either of their house. It looks like a random hookup shack.
It's a shithole.
You kidding?
Yeah.
I swear I've seen this actress in something else before.
Shower or bath?
Both.
Ah, that's good.
It's such an awkward interaction considering they are seemingly about to have sex. It's like, deep down, I'm not sure if they both do want to go through with it and are just nervous or what the script is, but something is not right here.
Participants are not required to take any specific action.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Right.
Oh, Black Mirror, why are you constantly keeping me in suspense? What the fuck is going on?
People had to do the whole relationship thing themselves. Work out who they want to be with.
So it is a future where AI has been given control of organising dating and relationships. Incels would fucking love this. I wonder if these two people are truly perfectly compatible or if the system just matches people up randomly.
If we had this time again, you would totally get it, by the way.
You get it too.
Fuck that one up, didn't we?
Oh, they were both too shy. Well, at least they had a fun night. And they didn't disappear when the clocks ran down like I was expecting it to be some sort of simulation again or something. It just means that they can no longer go into the fuck room.
Your ultimate compatible other has not yet been selected.
Yeah, I know, but...
So strange. So it's not even giving them the chance to, meet again and maybe strike up a relationship.
What was that?
Another relationship.
Already?
This is almost kind of tragic, because they legitimately seem to really like one another. So it's already showing that the system is broke a little bit.
I like your hair.
Yours is good too.
It's all my own.
Well, he does seem to be compatible with her. She instantly was pissing herself at his little shit joke.
I've been here a while.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was getting changed.
Really?
And it's like, because he was being a bit sarcastic on the first date, they've matched him up with someone a bit more sarcastic this time.
Got each other for 1 year. Could be a mistake. Yeah, Coach, is this a mistake?
So that tells them how long they get to have a relationship for. Fucking hell. Do they have to stick to that? Is it law?
Look on the bright side. Chicken tikka masala.
So you're the sort of person that makes jokes?
What the fuck sort of comment is that, bitch? I'm the sort of person that makes jokes. Do you want to eat the rest of your dinner in the alley next to the rats where you belong or something? And how is the system fucked up this royally? He's gonna fucking hate this woman. She doesn't even like jokes.
How many of these have you...
Relationships so far? 5.
I hope she doesn't fuck this guy after not having slept with the one she actually liked.
So I'm consenting to everything now. Whenever you feel comfortable doing the same, you should...
She is gonna have sex with this guy instead, for fuck's sake. That's even worse, so they've hooked her up with a guy that she's incredibly compatible with and hooked him up with a woman who in bed they are not compatible whatsoever either.
More motion.
Like this?
No, not really.
Well, at least she's honest. That's a woman that knows what she wants. Obviously, the guy still seems like a bit of a douche. I don't believe they will be compatible personality-wise. They were just incredibly compatible sexually. I know. Seriously, if I was him, I would be opting out of this program. Unless it is mandatory, I would be gone. Oh shit. Is he even allowed to go up and talk to her again?
Your ultimate match. The best in show, as it were.
Jesus Christ. All of dog kind had just disowned that guy for his bark.
Garlic dip. Thanks for that.
Good. You can't let her speak to you like that every day.
Okay. No, you're not being serious.
What a terrible time to have a coughing fit.
Thanks, I'd return the compliment, but you've just spat food on my shoe.
Seriously, these two have such a noticeably natural chemistry. I cannot believe the system fucked up like this.
Looks like you two make a great team.
Yeah.
He didn't seem that bothered, and she didn't sound convinced. I really hope this story ends up with these two getting together. It just depends on what side of the bed Charlie Brooker woke up on that morning, doesn't it? It could be tragic as fuck or really moving by the end of this episode. It's another San Junipero in the making. But you know, at least she's getting use out of this guy for what he's good at.
You know that noise you make?
I'll try not to.
Okay.
She's just noticing all the worst parts about him now. I still feel worse for this guy though. Like, obviously she is going out with a really jockey douche, but he is going out with just a soulless, cold woman. Oh, this is it counting down, so they've only got 3 weeks left now. No way.
Shame it has to end.
But end it must.
Neither of them look that bothered. You would expect people to have fallen in love in that time. And again, that just shows you how shit the system is. Because even people that aren't compatible would fall in love being together for that long, usually.
Another partner already?
That is correct.
Also, this system turns people into right whores, doesn't it? She is making the most of this system when it comes to getting fucked, isn't she? Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just feel so bad for my man who, as a counterpart, is having such a miserable time. At least she's getting good sex. But again, she doesn't look satisfied with any of these people she's meeting, really. Oh my god, that year must have dragged like a motherfucker.
I just want to say...
Don't.
That actress played that role so well. She was just the most uncompatible. I don't think that woman's compatible with anybody. No way. The system's actually put them together again. Awesome.
Coach, are we sat at the right table?
Yes, that is correct.
I bet it's given them some shit length of time together again.
I was like, what is that all about? That is literally just a dick going in and out of a hole.
That is just rubbing it in this poor man's face. If only he could have had some interactions like that in this last year.
Yeah, let's not check the expiry then.
Yeah, it's a deal.
Deal.
I don't know what the benefit of not checking the expiry date would be. Because what if it's fuck all time again? They would want to make the most of it.
I'm gonna see your dick.
You're not making the situation easier for the poor guy. If this thing runs out in the morning, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
What if there is no scrutiny? It's just putting us together in any old order and we all go along with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could easily be the case. Some of the people these two have been matched up with makes me think there isn't much logic to this system of theirs.
And by that point, you are so defeated and so exhausted that you just accept it.
It's a good theory. That system could easily be used to destroy the human brain.
Now you're going to say, what if that's us and we're stuck in a simulation?
I genuinely don't think this episode is them inside any sort of company's simulation. I think it's more about this dating technology. But on a wider level, I'm with him, you know, I'm a believer in the high probability of simulation theory. I know it sounds like some Matrix shit if you haven't looked into it, but the more you look into it, the more you realise that many elements of it sound like probabilities, not even possibilities. Damn, I know he's in love, but he didn't have to set his feet on fire. If the time runs out again, do they have the option to just be like, you know what, fuck the system, we think we're perfect together anyway, and just do away with it? He's obviously got it on his mind as well. He seems so terrified that at any moment the clock's just going to run out for them.
No, I'm not going to do it. I said I wouldn't.
I think he should have a conversation with her about this and then both decide to reveal it. Hopefully it's something good, like 70 years or something. Something bad always has to happen in these episodes, doesn't it? No way, just because he looked at it, it reduced it by the years.
Everything happens for a reason.
Alright,
Oh my god.
Make it go back.
I guess it's because he broke her trust. The AI is recalibrating the relationship.
Stop it. Stop it. Just...
And I can't even feel sorry for him. He brought this shit on entirely himself. They had a handshake. There was a relationship they were trying to build on honesty and trust, and he just broke her trust and looked at the machine. So that's interesting though when you think about it. So it was 5 years. So I guess that means the relationship would have lasted 5 years if they both hadn't have looked at the device. It went to 20 hours when only he looked. I wonder what the relationship times would have been if she had have only looked, and if they'd have both chosen to look at the same time. It might have went up or down from 5 years again.
Alright.
I'm good.
What a crazy little dating device, man. I do not know if I would like a world with this thing in it. I'm watching you, Tinder. You better not start buying frisbees.
Don't you want to know what it said?
No! That was the point.
Can't they just throw these stupid fucking things away already?
Fuck the system. Right, well, fuck it.
What, I do what?
We'll jump out over the wall.
Over the wall? Oh my god, so this is way more dystopian than I first assumed. If they're in some society with a wall surrounding it, with nothing outside of the wall, and this is an imposed system.
Amy, I'm sorry.
And who the fuck are all these creepy people watching them now? It's the first time this episode where I felt like they were genuinely being watched in that scene. Why would they be being watched?
You're a great comfort.
Thank you.
An AI too dumb to spot sarcasm will be no fucking match for me.
Failure to comply with the system may result in banishment.
Alright, I know.
This sounds like it's some post-apocalyptic shit. Like you have to go live outside the wall of society if you don't go with the relationship thing. This is like a sort of setup that deserves a 2-hour backstory explaining how the fuck society got to this. I love the post-apocalyptic genre as well. I want to see Beyond the Wall. And again, she seems unfulfilled now she's back with these random guys in the system. I don't care what the system thinks, it's got it wrong again. They are genuinely, obviously, perfectly compatible with one another and really like one another. I feel like because Charlie Brooker gave us the good ending in San Junipero's love story, it's gonna give us a really fucking bittersweet one with this. I hope it doesn't. I hope it gives us the good ending again. And what an edit that is, seriously. What about the people out there that don't enjoy being with that many partners? The system just forces them to fuck non-stop.
You just know that...
Reckon you could pop this in me now? So I got jaw ache.
At least he's getting a little bit with a new partner. She cannot be worse than his last one that lasted a year.
Do you mind if I think about her?
If I can think about him?
It's a fair trade-off in this weird future.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was the same again. You need to improve. Now pick up the fucking stone and skim.
Your ultimate match has been identified. Your pairing day is tomorrow.
Alright, Dr. Misery Charlie Brooker, show us the guy that is not the guy we hope she ends up with. Dr. Misery isn't his official title, but it's one I feel like he should consider adopting.
You have been allocated a short farewell period with an individual of your choosing.
Please, when they go to say farewell to one another, let them hop the wall together like a pair of Olympic athletes and live forever in happiness beyond the wall in the apocalyptic wasteland, where they will no doubt flourish and not die of starvation, disease, or gang murder within a few weeks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 again. I'm getting fucking sick of this. I'm about to pull the funding from this little skimmy stone project we got going on. You're never gonna make the nationals. You're out. This will be so fucking bittersweet if this is all we get and then she just goes away forever to her eternal partner.
I want you.
I want you.
Failure to comply with the system may result
You
in
can
banishment.
fuck off and all.
Nice, it's about time someone told the talking wagon wheel to fuck off.
Like we met before.
Like it happened before and like it'll happen again, like it's happened 1,000 times.
I've got to say, that was really well acted when it happened as well, because the very first time, the night they spent together, they did seem to have such a natural chemistry. The two actors fucking nailed it.
You just gotta pop the whole thing off and go.
Yeah, over the wall.
Fight over it. No matter what's out there.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. As a cruel twist, they will probably be one another's, chosen forever partner tomorrow, won't they? But they'll break the law and hop and live over the wall, even though they were meant for one another. So it will be bittersweet. But as long as they end up together, I'm fine with them having to fend for their lives on a daily basis for the rest of the time. What the fuck? Holy fuck, it is a simulation. You are shitting me. What in the fuck is going on? This obviously can't be reality, so where are they really? They're probably somewhere with chips on their head, I guess. Holy fuck. This is like the ending of The Truman Show. I love that movie and its ending. That is a fucking epic ladder. And now the whole simulation is shutting down around them. What the fuck? What is this? Is that their final compatibility scores? Because if so, they're crushing it with a 998. What in the fuck is this? So was that literally an app playing out that entire scenario in a simulation to get a final reading and analysis on their compatibility in real life? Well, that's an even better ending than I was expecting, to be honest. At least they both haven't fucked a bunch of randoms or none of that stuff, and they get to meet for the first time right then and there. Okay, and that was episode 4 of season 4 of Black Mirror, Hang the DJ, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, Hang the DJ, what did I think of that? Another brilliant episode based on a very interesting idea, us handing over dating and relationships to some sort of government, or basically it's societal rule. I don't exactly know, they didn't go into who was imposing this on people, but we knew that it was mandatory, and if you didn't go along with it, you had to live beyond the wall. Or at least this is of course what we were led to believe for the majority of the episode, and the two lead actors they had in this just absolutely killed it. From their first interaction, they genuinely seemed to have a great natural chemistry, and it was bittersweet straight away when they were only given 12 hours and then had to go on other dates. It was kind of heartbreaking to see this woman have to sleep with all these other dudes when you know that deep down she just wanted to hang about with the first guy she met. And even worse for him, having to fucking be with that battle axe for a year. Oh my god, he got the short straw in that scenario. And then they get to have another little date and some time together. They agree to not check how much time. And of course, because he's worried, because he loves her so much and he wants to make sure he gets to stay with her, he checks. And I feel like just breaking her trust like that was the thing that made the algorithm in the system shorten the time to such a short length all of a sudden. But yeah, that was his fault for doing that. He shouldn't have broke her trust. If anything, they should have agreed to check it at the same time. I was all for them checking it, but they should have checked it at the same time. Then they got the chance to say goodbye to the one person before their forever matches the next day, and they chose one another, decided to run away from the system and live beyond the wall, which then was revealed to us was a simulation, caused it to freeze and then break around them as they were climbing up the ladder to safety. And all of that we just saw was shown to just be almost like a war game scenario, playing it out in its entirety in a fully realised simulation just to collect the data to then feed the app the results to tell two people in a nightclub that they have a high compatibility. Absolutely incredible how it all panned out. Again, this is a genius concept. You know what I've come to realise about Charlie Brooker? It's like he thinks of a technology, and in the initial conceptual stage of how to use it, he'll think of 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 ideas, and like 3 or 4 of them will be so good, he'll have to bring it back and use it that way too. We've seen it with the eye stuff. This is similar to the San Junipero stuff, and it's completely acceptable for him to bring technologies back in such unique and different ways every time. Even though this is treading similar ground with it being about two people meeting and dating, obviously San Junipero wasn't about the simulation being for dating, it was for everything, but yeah, this is specifically for dating, so it's kind of different but also kind of similar, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's that similar way that it never gets repetitive for me, and I could watch 100 episodes with this technology used in 100 different clever ways. If Charlie Brooker can think of them, I will watch them, because he always finds a unique way to use these technologies. And yes, thank you Charlie Brooker, we got a happy ending after all. Well, kind of happy ending, because basically what we saw and got emotionally attached to throughout the episode meant nothing. You know, these two people didn't even experience that. It was the app experiencing it and them going, oh, 98%, nice. You know, so none of that really meant anything. It was a sum being calculated, basically. So it is still kind of bittersweet, because I wish they have been through those moments and grown as people like that. But they haven't. In reality, they had yet to even say hello to one another. But yeah, what an episode. If you've liked this video, click like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below, and share this around to anyone you think might appreciate it or want to watch these reactions along with us. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to my blog, you get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, and you also get access to full-length versions of everything I react to. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and my channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.